Hello, this is going to be my version of Oshkosh 2020. If Rachel can piece all of these videos together and make something watchable out of them. She, in her email, included a list of topics that would be good to talk about, so I'm just going to read through them, and I'll flip the camera around so you can look at the airplane while I'm doing it. My name's Brad Carter. I live in Shawnee, Kansas, which is a suburb of Kansas City. I'm not sure what my serial number is. I'll have to look it up. It's like 94, something like that. I decided to build a tail dragger version. I learned how to fly when I was 16 and on a grass field in a Citabria, and I've always missed that type of flying on the grass strips and tail wheel and that type of flying. I'm not much of an aerobatic pilot, but this is an aerobatic plane, so maybe I'll take a little bit of dual and see if I can scare myself. I'm going to put a Lycoming O-235, a C2C, which is a conical mount Lycoming. I chose the Panther because I'm not getting any younger, and if you have medical issues, you have to jump through a bunch of hoops every year, 2 years, or whatever they deem appropriate, and I just didn't want to go through that. I don't fly for money anymore, so I think a driver's license in a light sport's a very neat idea. I'm going to use very basic instruments. Grand Rapids makes the Mini X or Mini, whatever it is. Mainly want to use that for my engine instruments, but in the event I get somewhere I shouldn't be, you can always push a button and then you get the full the EFIS airspeed, heading, altitude, horizon, all that. It's a really neat little deal. Also, it can be hooked up to an autopilot, which I don't think I will mess with. When I was in my 20s, I'm 64 now, I built a Long Easy, which is fiberglass. I was an early builder of the Long Easy, and it was a lot of fun to build. I'm glad I did it. I have no interest in building another fiberglass airplane. I thought I would give aluminum a try, and I've really enjoyed it. To me, it's a more relaxing, go at your own pace method of construction. Fiberglass is easy and it works good, but it's kind of like some of the layups are a 6-hour project, and you just got to dive in and work non-stop. And I don't know, I didn't want to do that again. I don't know, the Panther, what makes it unique, the build unique, everybody puts their own paint, their own panel. I guess that's what makes it unique. I did go with they all have removable wings or folding wings. I put the folding wing stuff in. We'll see. I don't intend on folding them every time I fly it, but you never know. Hangars here and everywhere else are extremely hard to come by, and if I can find somebody that's got the side of a hanger, I may end up folding them every time. I would recommend a Panther because number one, it's a simple airplane, I guess. The builder support is fantastic. I don't like to bother him too much, but if you need to, you just send him an email, and the next day, usually you'll have an answer. It's really nice. I guess that's about it. The pandemic was one of her topics. It hasn't affected us too much yet. We've been staying home, and I've been working on the airplane, which probably actually helps speed up the airplane. And I guess that's about it. I've got a couple more videos that maybe she can splice more of a tour of the airplane itself. So this is the tail fairing. Had to do a little bit of modifications like most people to get it to fit good. Everybody's airplane's a little different, I think, so it's, I'm sure, hard to make one size fits all, but that was easy to do, and it came out pretty good. My $2 instrument panel that's my thought for now. To me, it's a good way to plan a panel. Just stick it on. I know they have computer programs and stuff that you can use to do that, but I guess I'm old school. So the wings for my Panther, they're just like everybody else's. They went together good. Didn't really have any big problems. I built the spars myself, and intimidating, but not hard to do. The most benefit you can get from seeing this probably is the stand that I built to hold the wings. It's a variation of what everybody else does. I've got little casters from Harbor Freight on the bottom, so I can wheel it around and take it into the shop and out. And the tanks are done, not fitted yet, obviously, but the plastic on here is just to keep the dirt and moisture and whatever from above from falling down. So here we are upstairs now, and I've always wanted some expensive aviation wall art, so now I have some. It's actually kind of nice to sit up here and watch TV and look at airplane parts. I don't know that my wife quite has that opinion of it, but it worked pretty well. I don't really have room to store all this downstairs without it getting banged up. So I may have to build another tail kit just to put up here when I get my airplane done. I also think a giant size B-17 mural would look good along this wall, but again, that's up for discussion.